but, you know, hats off to them. I thought Brad's doing a really good job of those guys. They're continuing to fight, continuing to get better. You know, I was very, very surprised that they'd only won 4 games. A lot of that had to do with their schedule. But that's a team that's going to get better and better. And, you know, we took a major step backwards today as it pertains to our defense, our rebounding. We had taken a step forward versus Rutgers, but we didn't compete like a Big Ten team physically. And if you want to win, regardless of where the game is, you have to do that, and we did not do that. So credit to Illinois.
Questions? Right here. Coach.
It was similar to the Ohio State game, and obviously that was the first game in Big Ten play. It was still in early December. Did you ever think that something like that would happen again at this team?
For some reason, when we've been bad, we've been really bad. I mean, it felt like that Ohio State game where physically we were just getting manhandled, and you know, we just were not finding a way. I thought in the second half did a little bit better of defending and rebounding, but this is a grown man's league, always has been and always will be, and if you're not physically competing every single possession, you're going to get beat, and it was a good lesson for us.
Where's that competitive edge come from? Does it come from your veterans? Does it come from obviously?
It's everybody. It's not one guy. You know, it's I've got to do a better job of getting them ready to go. You know, so it starts with me, and then it trickles down to every player on the team. So it's not one player. It's everybody. You know, you got to scratch and claw in this league. It's hard to get wins in this league. So as bad as it tastes, still sitting at 3-3 in the conference at 13-4. But you got to find a way to rebound mentally and physically to go compete versus Penn State.
With, from the outside looking in, what's just kind of the perspective looking at like the youth movement that's going through with Illinois right now and the job Brad's been doing trying to develop these young players?
You know, you don't look at the record. I think he's doing a great job just from an eye test. Coaching-wise, he gets his guys to compete. They're tough. They play hard. There's a belief in the system that he's staying true to. He played a tough schedule. You know, I think they didn't play too many home games. Lost a conference game to play in Chicago for what reason I don't know. And then obviously go to Maui. You know, so I don't know if people have talked about it. I'm not sure, but I think Brad's a great coach. I think that system is very, very difficult and disruptive, and it clearly bothered us tonight.
Coach, what are your early impressions of Iota Simu, and what was your game plan on him tonight, and what kind of allowed him to have the night he did?
Yeah, he got going in transition. He's really, really good in transition. And then he hit those threes. I mean, 9 for 13. He was very, very efficient. You know, so again, it's a collective effort from everybody, not just one guy. You know, it's not the NBA where one guy draws the assignment. It's got to be a collective, you know, effort from all 5 guys. And when we let them go in transition in the first half, it gave him great confidence.
This happened obviously throughout the season, but it seems like when you guys are struggling offensively, that carries over to the defensive side.
It is, and that's a problem. You know, I've said over and over again. You know, I wrote on the board before that toughness is about doing the next best thing and the next right thing, regardless of what happens offensively. And we weren't able to do that. We missed shots, and it affected our energy, our toughness on the defensive side of it. And you got to get over that. You know, if you don't guard and you don't get on the break, it's going to be really, really hard to score in this league. You know, so lesson learned. But we got to stop doing that. We got to get better at that.
Anything else for Coach Tito? All right.
Thank you.